Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So I wasn't going to make a video today, I was going to do it tomorrow, but as I was pulling cards for myself, my guide came in and was like, make a quick video about this, because it's such a simple message that it can resonate with everyone. And so the first card that came out was intention. It was in reverse. And so let me just tell you all the cards before I start telling the story, right? So we got intention in reverse. We had the Ace of Air, which is Ace of Swords, which is brand new ideas. We have the Magician, which is all about using the energy and alchemizing it. And then we did have Nine of Cups, or Nine of Water in reverse, which is thinking that your wishes aren't going to come true. And so what Spirit just really wanted to say is it's not so much that you don't think that your wishes are going to come true. I do see a lot of people working very hard at what they want. They know what they want. They've got it very broad spectrum of what they want is what Spirit's telling me. And so there is a need to fine tune and actually focus on exactly what you want to the detail. And there was one word that I read that just stood out. It says, be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. And so the thing that stood out in that little statement was be bold with your requests. When it comes to the Magician, when you look at the card, he has all the elements. There's a rod there, there's a sword, there's a cup, there's a pentacle. And because he has all energies from all suits, he can take that and combine them to be whatever it is that he wants. The Magician wasn't in reverse. It's saying you have the power to make your dreams come true. And so it's up to you. If you focus on the lack of things, or don't try because you think it might not come true, that's gonna come true that way. But if you actually take your focus and, as we said, fine tune and focus on what you want, and don't give distraction to the things outside of yourself, because in this little area, right from here to here, is all that you focus on. Everything else outside of that isn't helping you fill your cup up. It's not helping with your manifestations. And so it's not worthy of that energy yet. Maybe later, maybe a different time, maybe never, I don't know. But the real thing is getting your intention crystal clear. I'm seeing a whole painting. And in it, it's like one of those collage kind of paintings. And the more and more you look at something and focus on it, the more and more you start to see, a picture inside the picture. Maybe I don't know what kind of art that is, but that's what they're showing me, is the more and more you focus on something, it's like the rest goes away. And then now this comes into focus, hyper focus, they're saying. And then you get closer, and then you realize you're starting to see things even differently than you did before. And it's when you start to see the things differently than before is when you can now start that forward momentum movement of bringing it even closer in. It's not that far away. It's so close. It's right around the corner. It's there for you. It's like all the energy's there. All the resources are there. Everything is there. All you need to do is just tell the universe that that's what you want and to wish for it. And admit to yourself what you want, so that, you let that emotional roller coaster stop. You find that peace in the presence. That's what it's been dealing with since April. And I've been telling my guides, I'm getting really tired of saying the same message over and over and over again. I'm starting to feel like all I ever do is focus on the negative for these readings. But they said there is a plan, and there's always been a plan. And so from April until you got 1 more month to let go of this stuff. And then from then, it's going to evolve to the next step. And so if you're not ready for the next step, if you haven't built your light, if you haven't, focused on whatever shadow was coming up in this time, have you, just follow the guidance and advice that your guides are giving you will lead you at the right time, at the perfect place all the time. So I keep picking up on a little bit of anxious energy of, do I put the effort? Don't I? Do I? Don't I? Do I? Don't I? And the answer is to go within and fine tune, because you know what you want, and so you do. But there's just other things outside the telescope that aren't helping you get to that focus. So anything else that we need to touch on? They're saying auric field. What about the auric field? I'm seeing someone just be in a lot of doubt. Like they're fighting their mind because their mind wants something, their heart wants something. It feels like both of them are kind of on the same page, but it's too good to be true. And so from that becomes doubt and fear. So they're saying to take your breath and really work on clearing out your auric field. That it's just really old stagnant energy that has been picked up along your daily travels. And so those doubts and those fears didn't really stem or originate from you. And so, there's you, and then there's the physical you, then there's the emotional auric layer, then the mental, right? And so you can go to each layer and just check your aura. How do things feel outside of you? We've been talking about this body scan to scan inside yourself. And you are looking at it from the center of your heart when you view all this around you. But what's the area? What kind of energy are you picking up? Especially if you're in very busy, congested areas. Let's say you go to shopping malls a lot. And there's a lot of wonky feeling people there. And their energy is something you pick up, right? It's like sweeping as you go. And it just takes it. It's like, oh, okay, let's just check this out. It's not yours, so I need to do an energy sweep. Cold showers help with that too. If you can handle it, it's a lot easier in the summer. And realize that you're badass and that you really can, when you go within, create anything that you ever want, need, anything. Well, anything. That's what they just keep saying. So be bold, ask for bigger things. I see someone settling. I see someone wanting more, but not starting. And so they're both different energies, but it's still the same thing. It's a block, it's a delay. And so you have it all within you. And it's just the outside noise, the clutter. Just think of it as a telescope, what you're focusing on. And then when you get closer, you see even more. So now they're showing me the telescope and the moon, and then you start to see like the craters, and then you can actually go in depth and more and more and more. And so build this dream and just ask, be bold, be really big, and wish even bigger than you've ever let yourself before. Because if you've been doing the work now, you've been preparing the stage for that energetic match to come in. And so you're ready. They said we're done now. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.